Welcome, guys. I'm so excited today because I just helped a woman with 2 kids manifest her own apartment. Alright, in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how I helped the woman, the story, and her story is quite interesting. I posted a video of how I manifested my own apartment and moved into it. If you've not seen that video, the link should be somewhere around here. And it got a lot of comments and views, and then people, this woman reached out to me and told me this story. I reached out to her and I actually went to check her apartment and I felt emotional. So I decided to help her manifest, and this is the story. So when I got to her apartment, and then she started telling me how she has been working, trying to take care of her kids, and things are not really going well with her, and she needed some larger space to get some of her equipment, move some of her stuff, because rain is beating some of her mountains and all of that. So I asked her, what do you want? And she said she needed this, she described the house, she really needs somewhere to do better than this. And I said, that's too abstract. And this is number one thing you need to understand when you're manifesting. You can't be abstract with manifestation. And someone asked in the comments one time that not everybody practices manifestation and yet they are doing fine. And my answer to that always is, you are always manifesting. You don't say you are practicing manifestation. And that is why our mental plane, our mind, has a lot of information. That is why if I close my eyes right now, I can actually paint a vivid picture of a woman that I saw 10 days ago, or a place, and I can actually walk that room without ever stepping my foot into that place, because my brain has given information to my mind to create a mental picture. And that is what you do. The only difference is that you don't control your manifestation. That is why you don't get your desired reality, because what you desire and what your mind is working on is the information you're giving your mind, consciously or subconsciously. So this woman just wanted a place, better than this. But there is no vivid information. But why she could not move away from that place is because all the information in her mind is about that place. And that is what I exactly changed about her for her to get the result. So imagine that you're in a place that you don't like. Everything you say and do and act and think about is that house. You think about how bad the place is, how you ate this place, how water might have entered the house. She said, when I was trying to question her, she said when rain falls, that it beats some of her belongings outside. The rain enters the house sometimes, and then they have to mop and all of that. This is what you feed your mind, and that is why your mind is creating a reality that you're seeing that you're not okay with. Let me tell you something. Information is key when you're trying to manifest. Information is what is making your life a direct mirror to your life. I always say this: whatever it is that you create in your mental plane is what you're seeing in your physical state. In the physical state, the things you can see around you right now is at the cause of what you've done in your mental state. Your mental state is where you create cause. Nothing happens, nothing that you do physically that you are creating. You have already created this subconsciously in your mind, and then you are actually seeing the effect. Your physical state is the direct mirror of your mental state. Anything you do mentally, it's bound to happen physically if you impress it in your mind. So I started working with her, all her information, started asking her, okay, why do you think you can't get a house? And then I have to work with her limiting beliefs. The finance is not there. She doesn't know where to look for a house. She doesn't have time, this and that, agent fee, houses are expensive. She went on and on. And I started writing everything down. Because one thing about this thing is this: your mind will not give you your desired reality if you have a self-limiting belief. For example, if you say you want to get a car, and your mind is telling you that, where will you get the money? And you cannot answer that question, then you cannot get that car, no matter how much you want it, because there is an information that is giving a self-limiting belief to your manifestation. And remember, your manifestation doesn't care about how much you have. Your manifestation cares about how much you believe that you can get whatever it is you want. This is somehow a mystery, because people feel like You need money to get things. And I kept telling you guys, and I will keep telling you guys, that you don't. In reality, in our supposed illusion, you need money. But the way the money will come is what you do in your mental state. And so when I moved, I was sharing this story with people about how I moved into my house without having the funds and all of that. So I started telling this woman that, okay, let's break this thing down. What is costing you to not move? And I told her that if you have time next week, can we go house hunting together if I'm there with you? And she was like, yeah, I can create time next week or tomorrow. I said, self-limiting belief number 1, checked. What's the next thing we do? Let's look for the house. And I said, and I asked her, what's the biggest thing that right now that you feel minus? She said money. And I said, okay, have you ever made the kind of money that can rent the kind of house that we're looking at? I showed her some of the pictures on the internet. And she was like, no. I said, has somebody dashed you money and it's summed up to the equivalent of the money that you need to rent a house? She said, yes. I said, good. Let's for the purpose of this conversation, let's agree that somebody is going to send you money. And she was like, how? I said, no, don't ask the question how. Has somebody sent you on anonymous money before, or money you requested and they actually sent it to you? She said, yes. I said, that is what is going to happen. Now, I'm going to get somewhere with this analogy. We said checked. I said, the agency fee. If I paid the agency fee for you, will you be happy? She said, yes. I said, okay. Anyway, so the next thing is for us to find the house, yes? She said, yes. And I told her that, see, your mind doesn't care whether what you just said is true or false. Your mind needs to break this limiting belief so that your mental plane can actually create your desired reality that you want. What is stopping you from your reality is the information in your mind that is telling you that you need something in order to get something, like give and take. So you trick your mind. I just tricked our mind to believe that if this thing has happened before, and that is where information is powerful, if this thing has happened before, it can happen again. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it will come through this channel or that channel. All your mind needs is to get those bots out of the way. And when those bots are out of the way, you will manifest, guaranteed, 100%. I don't care whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Also, I told her that manifestation is to be done, is best done, not to be done, is best done incrementally. And the moment you do incremental manifestation, you begin to strengthen your manifestation muscles for you to even get bigger stuff. Let's get back to this lady's story. So, when I did that, and then she started believing that she can actually get the house, I said, now, let's visualize this house, this kind of house. And this is where another story comes, or what you should learn in this video. When you believe, when you've taken your belief out of the way, your self-limiting belief out of the way, the next thing you want to do is visualize. You have to be in it, see it, feel it, and appreciate it for you to actually materialize that thing. And what that does to your mental plane is solidifying the idea that you need it. I always say it, emotion is the language of your mind. Emotion is the language of God. You have to add emotion to your manifestation in your mental plane for it to be activated in your physical plane. This is something that I can't explain further than this, but it's true and it works. So I started guiding her through her visualization. I said you should not think of anything. You should think of, use the information she has in her mind already, a place, probably somewhere you've gone to and you love it. I said, be in that house. See it as your house. Sleep in the bedroom. Go to the kitchen and actually cook. Go to the bedroom and, use the toilet. Stay in the living room. Look at the amenities on the walls and see that you appreciate it. Touch it. Feel it. Act as though you have it. Because faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. I'm going to take that again. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. That substance you're actually looking for is what you want to get. And that is why faith is the substance of the things you hope for. And you have to put evidence on it. And that's your visualization. You have to put evidence. It should be an evidence to that thing that you are looking for. So once you stamp an evidence on it in your visualization, you're going to get a desired reality. Guaranteed. So I told her to walk, and then I started seeing her countenance change. That means she's seeing something. She's actually feeling something. I started guiding her. I said, pick up the spoon, cook, do these things. This exercise looks crazy, but it works. When she was done with it, I said, congratulations, you've gotten a house. And she was like, really? I said, yes, that's it. Now, listen to me. I want you to get something straight. Whatever information I've given you, I'm going to pay for your, agency fee. Money is going to come. You don't need to think about it. That was just for us to get your self-limiting belief out of your mental state and for you to create your desired reality. And now that you've created desired reality, that money will come anyway, anyhow. And she was like, really? I said, yes. I said, so if you are ready. So she was so pumped up and she was like, can we go get the house now? I said, yes, we can go get the house now if you so wished. And then that evening we went. And then, we saw the one house. And she was like, no, this is not the house I saw. I was so happy because now she's into the game. She's understanding the principle. Even though a little bit of self-doubt was still there, I like that she's putting emotion. Emotion can overcome your self-limiting beliefs. So we got to a particular house, and it was a 2-bedroom apartment. I loved it. She loved it. And I was like, should we take this? She said, yes, but we don't have the money. I said, it doesn't matter. We go speak with the landlord as though it is our house already. And then we told her, ma'am, good afternoon or good evening. We want to get this apartment. And she was like, okay, that is our son, and the son is abroad, that actually we need to talk to. And then we picked up the phone, we called the man, and the young man said, hello. And immediately he warmed up to us. You're the one that wants to get the apartment. We said, yes. And she was like, is my mom there? We said, yes. Said, can you please step away a little bit from her? Okay, we did. And then he said, please, I want you to take that house as though it is your house. I'll take that again. I want you to take that house as though it is your house. I built it for my mom. He continued, I built it for my mom, but she can be so stubborn. Please, I want you to live in that house. Anytime she gives you trouble or anything, please don't hesitate to call me. He said, okay, thank you very much, sir. He said, in fact, see, I'll be waiving the agency and the commission. I'll be waiving it for you people. Please, just pay 1 year rent. The lady got excited. Her face lit up. I said, you have not seen anything. You know that this guy went on to say that. And in fact, if you want to move in anytime, please feel free to move in. You can always pay this money. My mom will give you the account number. Pay at your convenience. Pay the 1 year rent at your convenience. You can move in anytime. And she was like, wow. I said, yes. Wow. You're going to get your house. It's exciting to see this result, not just in my life, but other people that, it's new to. Manifestation works. So she got this house, and we've not paid, of course. I said, so move into your house. She's like, we've not paid. I said, move into your house. It's your house already. And do you know that the following week, a friend of ours called her and said, how are the kids? Hope they're fine. I've been trying to reach you. I want to send some money to you. And do you know that this money is the exact amount of the house with some excesses? So the guy sent it the foreign currency, and then I helped her change this money, gave it to her, and she paid the house rent and add some extras to even do other things. This is to tell you how powerful manifestation works. If you've seen this video to this point, that means you're interested in manifestation. Please consider subscribing to this channel and turn on your notification bell so that you get notified every time I drop a new video. And I post every week. So you're going to get a lot of information, and you're going to enjoy yourself. You're going to see a lot of practical examples of how you can manifest and how you can enjoy the blessing that comes with manifestation. All right. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. And I want you to drop in the comment section now what you believe about manifestation. Have you tried manifesting before? Did it work? What's your story like? Drop it in the comment section. If you've picked anything from this video, also drop it in the comment section. On the final note, I'm so excited that this worked out for this lady. She's enjoying her new apartment. She's loving it. And I can't wait to see who next I'm going to help with manifestation. My name is Toby Genius, and welcome to this masterclass. I'll see you in the next video.